All right, so let's deal with a sixth problem that can sometimes happen, and that is that your gums start to become swollen. Now, here's where I'm usually going to find this happen. Let's look over here. Sometimes with braces, occasionally, but it's more likely with appliances, and it's going to usually happen on the kind of teeth that have these rings around the tooth. There's just more area for stuff to get caught, and sometimes between the wire too. And if we look at what happens, I'd say 90% of the time the gums get swollen, what's happening is you've got a bunch of food that is getting stuck right into this space in between, which means that the fix is to simply get in there and get the food out. So there's two things I'm going to suggest you do. Number one is that you've been given a floss threader or a little Christmas tree kind of brush. It's called a proxy brush. Get into that space and clean out the area thoroughly. It's called, if you're going to come in to see me, it would be something called curettage. Basically, you're getting in under the gums and whatever is there, you're getting everything cleaned up. You're going to do the same thing at home. Make sure you clean up the area. Don't be harsh on the area. Just make sure you clean it. If you have a water pick, it's going to work really great as well too. Okay, so that's step one, is make sure you clean the area out. Step two is for the next couple of days, I want you to rinse with salt water. Salt water does a couple things. It has a slight antibacterial property to make sure that things don't get out of control. But the more important thing is that it helps to clean out and rinse the area so that you don't have any additional debris still sitting in a place where your gums are quite tender. It keeps the area clean, allows the body's natural immunity to kick back in, and then you can begin to heal and your gum tissue goes back to square one where it belongs. The other reason why your gums might be swollen is you're just doing a really crappy job brushing your teeth. If that's the case, then make sure you're brushing your teeth properly, getting up above the brackets along the gum lines, not just scrubbing down here, but also scrubbing up above into this area too. And with a couple of weeks of proper brushing, your gums are going to go back to normal.